Elementary vocabulary list number 30. We're going to learn signs for feelings. So we're going to start with happy and sad. Now, think back first to what you know about ASL and think about what your face should look like when you're signing signs for feelings. All of the signs for feelings require you to have a special facial expression. You have to look, if you're signing happy, you have to look like you're happy. So your face has to match the meaning of the sign. So we'll start with happy. You want a flat hand shape on your chest, and you're going to do little like hits that are a little bit of circles. You could see it's kind of a circular movement there. You can sign happy this way, or you can sign it with two hands. Either way, what should your face look like? Something like that. All right, sad. You want two five-hand shapes, and your palms are going to face you, and then you're going to, as your kind of like a frown goes down, your hands are going to go down too. So ready? Now, if you're a little bit sad, you might just go. But if you're very, very, very sad, you might go. And that's the same with all these signs. If you're a little bit happy, if you're very happy, okay, so keep that in mind with all of these signs that we're going to learn. The next sign is excited. So you want two five hand shapes, but then you're going to stick that middle finger out like that. And then you're going to put your fingers, those fingers that are sticking out on your chest, and then you're going to take turns with one hand and then the other hand, and then the other hand, then the other hand, going kind of like in little circles too. Excited. And then you're going to want an excited look on your face. Shy is a flat hand bent in half, like that. And then you put the back part, this part of your hand on your cheek, and you kind of point your fingers back first, and then you're going to move it so it points up. So, like that. And then you're going to want to look shy. Bored is a one hand shape. Put your finger next to your nose. You want your palm to start out, like pointing out, and then you turn it so that now it's pointing back. Okay, so bored. Only you want a bored look on your face. Depressed is that same hand shape that we use for excited, only it's a different movement. And of course, your face is going to look different too. So start here, and then you're going to come down like you're frowning, right? And so make sure you have a depressed kind of look on your face. The next sign is enthusiastic or motivated. You want two flat hand shapes, palms together, and you're just going to rub them back and forth. Like, kind of like, let's go, right? Enthusiastic. Something on your face that looks enthusiastic. Sick, you want that same hand shape that we did for excited and for depressed, only you put one hand on your forehead and one hand on your stomach, and it doesn't matter which one. It could be this way if you want. And then you have to have a sick look on your face. Usually, in my experience, people stick out their tongues, but you wouldn't have to, but it's common. The next one is surprised. So you're going to start with kind of like a 20, only you're not moving it. You start like that and you do it by your eyes. And then it's like you open them all of a sudden, and that means surprise, surprise. And if you like, think about what your face looks like when you're surprised, right? You want something like that. If you do it like this, it doesn't mean surprised. It actually just means to wake up. So if you want it to mean surprise, you have to look surprised. The next one is scared or afraid. So you're going to start with S hand shapes, and by the end, they're going to become fives. So start with your S hand shapes and you put them kind of by your chest, not on your chest, but kind of out a little bit. And then you're going to start here and then you're going to end here. So start with an S and then end with a five. And one will be on top of the other. Okay. This is afraid or scared. And so you need a scared expression on your face, like something like that. If you're a little bit afraid, it's a little scary. If you're terrified, embarrassed, you want two five hand shapes with your palms facing you, and you kind of push your hands up, taking turns. You don't have to touch your face, it's just kind of by your face. Embarrassed. What do you look like when you're embarrassed? What kind of a face expression would you have in your face if you were embarrassed? Something like that. Proud is a thumbs up hand shape. You're going to touch on your stomach and then on your chest. So proud. And I know you can't see my stomach, but proud, proud. And again, you want a proud look on your face. I'm proud of that. Nervous is two one hand shapes. Point both of your fingers down. Your dominant hand, the one that you write with, is going to shake back and forth. It actually represents legs, where one of them's shaking if you're nervous. And that's probably the face you want. Something that looks nervous. Hurt is, yeah, if you feel hurt, you're going to want two one hand shapes. One palm faces out away from you, one faces toward you, and then you turn to switch to the other way. So if you feel hurt, it'll be this way. That's the sign for feel, which I'm jumping ahead a little bit. That's at the end of your list. But this is feel. I mean, sorry, that's the hand shape. And then you kind of just do little circles here, touches. So the reason I'm talking about feeling hurt is that hurt can be a feeling, but you can also physically hurt yourself. If you're physically hurting yourself, like your ear hurts or your shoulder hurts or something like that, then hurt becomes what's called a locative verb, meaning it has to go to the location. So you wouldn't say, I hurt my ear. You would just go by your ear, or I hurt my shoulder. It's the same sign. It's just wherever you've hurt. I hurt my chin. Okay, so if you feel hurt though, all right, so the last two, since we already did feel, are tired and patient. Those are two other things that you could feel. Tired, you want two flat hand shapes bent in half. Your fingers are going to go on your chest. And then you're going to just fall down. All right, so they stand up out like this on your chest and then they fall down. So you're going to have a tired look on your face. Again, if you're a little tired, if you're exhausted, and then the last one is patient. If you are feeling patient or behaving patiently, you want, well, it's an A hand shape, and you're going to put your, like this part of your thumb goes on your mouth, and then you come down this way. And if you're being patient, you don't, or, right? It's okay, so those are the signs for some feelings in vocabulary list 30.